In this video, I'm going to show you how to instantly relieve nerve pain in your hip. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to go over easy exercises that are designed to target the main causes of nerve pain in the hip. This includes from a pinched nerve in your lower back that can cause sharp shooting pains into the hip, like sciatica, and also from muscle strain and inflammation that can build tension, swelling in that area that can pinch nearby nerves. A note about these exercises, each one works just a little bit differently. They're going to be shown in different positions. To get the best results, go through them all, use what gives you the most relief. With that being said, let's get started. So if you're dealing with a lot of pain in your hip right now, this is the exercise that I would start off with. It's called the wall lean, and it's a really good one. You can get relief within 30 seconds. What we're going to need is something to lean up against. Door frame works. You can also use a wall or a door. So let's start off by placing our feet together, spaced roughly about a foot, foot and a half away from whatever you're using. The hardest part about this exercise is just knowing what side to place next to the wall. So remember, good or non-painful side is going to be closest to the wall. Painful side is going to be away. So I'm going to demonstrate what to do if you have right-sided hip pain. So from here, what you're going to do is lean your upper body into the door or the door frame, and make sure that your shoulder and elbow are flush up against it. There's no space in between. From here, you're going to take the hand on the painful side, place it right over your hip. Now slowly, and build into this one slowly, start to press your hip towards the door. As you do this, you're going to notice a really good stretch forming in the lower back that works its way downward into the pelvis, into the hip. So a couple notes about this exercise. It's designed to help with pinched nerves, the main cause of sciatica, which would be that traveling pain going down into the hip, into the thigh, all the way down towards the toes. So when you put pressure onto a pinched nerve, it causes it to shoot down. When you take that pressure off, it comes back up towards the starting point in the lower back. We call that centralization. So when you do this exercise, that's what you want to notice. Upward trend of pain. So it's working from your hip into your pelvis into your lower back. If that's the case, you know this one is helping, and continue with it. If it feels like it's causing pain to go down even further, back off immediately. But go towards a deep, comfortable stretch and try to hold this one for at least 30 seconds. If it feels good, you can hold it for longer, and do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Let out as much tension as you can. When you need to relax, just come back up like this. But repeat this 3 to 5 times, and with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. To make this a little bit deeper of a stretch, just space your feet further away from the wall. With this exercise, we're going to focus on another big cause of nerve pain in the hip, which is due to muscle irritation and swelling, notably with the glutes and the piriformis, that can put pressure onto nearby nerves, causing a lot of sharp pain. So for this exercise, we're going to start in bed or on a floor, lying flat on our back. Have your legs roughly hip width apart, knees bent, feet flat. Take your hands, put them off to your side for support. The first part, I just like to warm the muscles up, get some blood flow in there to help promote healing. So what I'm going to do is gently press my heels into the bed and then slowly lower my knees downward towards the floor. Focus on trying to keep your back and your pelvis flat. Move through your hips as much as possible. But as you go down, you're going to feel a really good stretch form in both hips. Focus on just a comfortable stretch, not to the point of pain. Hold this for a second or two, and then just like a windshield wiper, you're going to go towards the other side and repeat. I like to do this one nice and slowly for about 10 to 15 repetitions. But if it feels good, you can throw in as many repetitions as you like. So the next part, what we're going to do is focus a little bit more on strengthening these muscles, which will also help release them. So we're going to do what is called the figure 4. So whatever side that you're having hip pain, let's say it's your right side, take that side's ankle, place over your other side's knee. So when you look up, it should look like a figure 4. What you're going to do is take this bent knee and just press it away from you. Try not to use your hands. What you want to focus on doing is making these muscles work for us. So just press your knee away with your leg strength. As you do this, you're going to feel a really good activation of the muscles around the hips, including the glutes and the piriformis. Hold this comfortably for 3 to 5 seconds. You're going to relax and then repeat this 10 to 15 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. Always challenge yourself. Afterwards, if you feel like it's really helping out, you have a little bit more energy, try to throw in another set or two. And with these exercises, even if you don't have pain on the other side, I do recommend throwing some reps in just to help keep everything in balance. So at this point, we have everything nice and loose. We've done a little bit of strengthening. So now let's focus a little bit more on stretching to help keep these muscles loose for long-lasting pain relief. So what you're going to do this time around is just take 2 fingers and 2 fingers only on the side of pain right here and just press it right into your knee. Passively push your knee away from you as much as you can until you feel a deep, comfortable stretch around the hip. At this point, you want to hold it for 20 to 30 seconds and just relax and repeat this one 3 to 5 times. Again, with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. If you would like to take this one to the next level and get a deeper stretch, you can do this advanced figure 4. So let's take this other side right here, lift it up so our knee is bent roughly at 90 degrees. You're going to take your hands, you're going to just reach right through the opening of the 4 right here and then grab the back of your thigh. And now just pull your knee back towards you. I would do this one slowly because this is going to be a very deep, intense stretch. I really feel it into my glutes. It's a pretty deep one too because you'll be able to feel it all the way down into the piriformis, which lies underneath the glutes. Try to hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds and do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Let out as much tension as you can. When you need to relax, just release it like this. But give this a try for about 3 to 5 repetitions. And if you would like to make this one even stronger, what you can do is pull it back and then rotate through your waist towards the opposite side, kind of like that windshield wiper that we did earlier. So what I'm doing is just lowering that knee downward towards the other side. I really feel this one. It usually feels pretty good. 20 to 30 second hold, you're going to relax and then repeat this 3 to 5 times. But go through all of these movements. If one just helps you out a little bit more, try to throw some reps in and just remember, do this on both sides to keep everything nice and loose. Here's a set of easy exercises that you can do seated. So these ones are perfect to do at work, in class. You might be able to do them when you're flying. So you're going to start with very good upright posture. Just have your back nice and straight. Whatever side that you're having hip pain, let's say it's your right side, you're going to straighten that leg out like this as much as you can, toes up towards the ceiling, and gently press your heel into the floor during this part of the exercise. What we want to focus on doing is what is called a nerve floss, which is going to stretch the sciatic nerve pathway pretty much from your lower back into your hip all the way down into your leg. So you're just going to gently press your foot, your heel, into the floor and just press away like this with your toes, kind of like pressing into a gas pedal. What you want to feel is a really good stretch forming pretty much in your calves that works up towards your thigh, into your hip, into your back. Really focus on trying to feel it right here around the hips. Hold this for a second or two, and what you're going to do is go in reverse. Just bring your toes back towards you. Hits the muscles just a little bit differently. But do this over and over again for about 20 to 30 seconds. We just call this one flossing. And afterwards, see how you feel. If it's just loosening everything up and it feels pretty good, at that point you can throw more repetitions in. But to make this one a little bit deeper of a stretch, what you can do is what is called a slump stretch. So for this one, you're going to bring your toes all the way back, activate those muscles, and then from there you're going to slump forward. So what I like to do is just take my chin towards my chest until I feel like kind of a stretch from my neck into my upper back, and then I round my upper body forward like this, just taking my chest down towards the floor. As you do this, you're really going to feel a deep stretch. I feel it right here in my glutes on the outside of my hips, all the way down into my hamstring. Do not go to the point where it's causing any more pain or discomfort. You just want a gentle stretch. I like to hold this one for 5 seconds. I release it, and then I repeat this 5 to 10 times. And with each repetition, I'm just trying to build into it just a little bit more. Again, if you feel like this one is helping out, you're more than welcome to throw in as many repetitions as you like. So let's focus now on the glutes and the piriformis to make sure that those are nice and loose. We're going to do what is called a seated pigeon pose. It's very similar to what we just did in that earlier exercise. Whatever side that you're having the most amount of pain, let's say it's your right hip, you're going to take your ankle on that side and place over your other side's knee. So again, when you look down, it should look like a figure 4. I know a lot of people are going to have difficulty with this position. So to make it easier, straighten your other leg out like this, put your ankle over your shin, grab your pant leg or in front of the shin, slide it up into position like this. But what we're going to try to do is activate these muscles, get them a little bit more loose. So let's take this bent knee right here and just slowly press it down towards the floor until we feel a really good activation of the muscles. Try to use your leg strength with this one. Don't use your hands because that can cause an overload in those muscles, causing more issues. So once you feel that good activation of the muscles, you're going to hold this 5 seconds. You're going to release it, repeat this 10 to 15 times. And with each repetition, just try to build into it a little bit more. And again, I would recommend doing these on both sides just to keep everything in balance. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.